This is a weekly love reading for Aries. I'm a bit exhausted, sorry. But, yeah, I just wanted to do this today. So, I worked, I took a second shift, and then I came home. I'm out, totally out of it. Anyway, we do have these cards. These are the Spiritual AF cards. So we have, you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. We have Namaste. The slay in me recognizes the slay in you. And we also have, your wound is probably not your fault, but healing is your responsibility. Okay? You might be making some not so savory decisions as far as love's concerned, but it happens. Anyway, number 1, the love theme of the week, is going to be the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is bad decisions, but also a liberty that comes from them. Opposition, disputes, difficulties, a false sense of security or freedom. So you might kind of be in one of those situations where you might have done something that was, spiritually not the best idea. But at the same time, you kind of learn from your mistakes what's acceptable and what isn't. So you're kind of like trying to sort that out with your partner, current, I think it might be future person, because you're trying to draw somebody's attention. Okay, so it might be present and future partner you're trying to get the attention of by doing the wrong thing. But, a lot of times it doesn't work out that way, and you really have to try with some people. Anyway, number 2, love challenge. 5 of Wands. Alright, so 5 of Wands is youth assimilating their elders, a failure or constant competition, labor, or strife. So there might constantly be a need for finances, or you might work a lot, or you might keep working and working and working. And what you need at the end of the day is kind of, something that's not work related, you know what I mean? You don't really want to work at a relationship. You kind of just want a good time, a good sleep, get up, do it all over again. And I feel like a lot of people, they kind of, want to be too much a lot of times. So it depends on what your situation is. But I feel like you're not really in, the mind frame of, long term at the moment. You're kind of like, I need to release stress. And that's the thing. Anyway, number 3. Number 3 is your lesson in this situation, which is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups in reverse is suspected and distraction, artificience, unable to ignore impulses, seduction, and destructive. So you might be doing some stuff that's a little bit shady, that would draw the attention of other people, probably have people gossiping about your mistakes, or about a particular relationship that you have with somebody who's not your partner. But that's your problem. And if you really cared about the person that you're with, you would probably tell them that the relationship's over, or that you just aren't looking for anything serious. But obviously you kind of care on some level because you're still with this person. But if you're kind of either cheating or you're not respecting them in a way that would be more long term, it's it's not really respect now, is it? So my cat's playing with everything on the floor. He's not respecting my channel, so I'm sorry about that too. If you can hear that styrofoam scraping across the ground, it's really bothering me. Anyway, Number 4, we have their lesson. So this is your partner's lesson. We have the Ten of Wands, giving into excessive burdens, being controlled by possessions, a faithful servant, a pressure mounting, a lie or a disguise. Let's see. Selflessness, loser of a dispute. So this person could kind of be wanting something that is not emotional or like physical. They just want materialistic things. And that's probably why it's easy for them just to disconnect from the whole emotional need situation and physical need, which is, honest to God, something totally drastic. It's a new age type of love. It's not really. It's probably why most people get married in the first place, for a status symbol. And it takes the whole spirituality thing out of the equation. Anyway, number 5, we have the growth zone between the two of you, which is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a pain that feels like a violent death, a mental death, a mental ruin, a mental anguish, guilt that cannot be reconciled, and trouble and misfortune. So this is going to unravel pretty quickly. It's going to go from material security very fast, approaching mental and physical and material ruin. Okay, so, and that's going to be for both of you. So it's kind of like it's being put on as a facade, the relationship. And then there's going to be a lot of other things that come to the forefront, which could ruin you drastically within a matter of a couple months, weeks, or days. So it depends. The internet works fast, so just be aware of that. Anyway, we have sex and romance, because of course we do. We have Hierophant in reverse. So Hierophant is extreme epivarance, kind of over hyper or over like a certain extreme. So especially towards a religion or gullibility or repeated patterns, repeated errors, inability to cope with differences of philosophies or other people's prospects or perceptions. So I feel like it's kind of playing the some other people are either better than I am, or I need this, or I need that, or I want that. It's kind of playing to the point of being like a 3-year-old at a candy store. They'll touch everything that's around them and not really have any concept of money, And that's kind of like what I'm feeling right now. So with everything, I would say there has to be a new stage in your life where you're actually getting or gaining ground, either on your own or in a relationship that kind of empowers you to do so, and you feel like inspired to do so. Also, giving up before trying, I feel like you do that a lot because you want very easy things to come to you, and it might not be coming as fast as you would like, and you just want to get off the bandwagon of working or doing any of that and just take the easy route out. So, you know. And then we have unable to keep on top of things. So you might have dropped the ball a couple times, or you might not be able to pay your bills, you might not be able to afford a lot of things, and you might not be able to give people what they need or what they feel they deserve. Especially on Christmas Eve, it's kind of like it's last minute stuff. It's like, I've worked all week, I've done this and I've done that. I don't really feel like participating in Christmas Eve anything. So somebody's like really materialistic, wants you to buy stuff, and then you're like, I'm over it. You can buy something on Boxing Day and flex on your friends. But yeah, you're kind of over it. You just want to be in the, in the sleep factor. You don't want to be in like the fact that you have a pulse at the moment, so you're just like, I don't need this. But yeah, a lot of Aries are like that, where they'll work, and then their finish line. They're just like, I just want to sleep. But that happens a lot, so, Anyway, Aries, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. I feel like Christmas Day is not going to be a very good scene for you. I feel like a lot of things will fall apart or be finalized. So, take that into consideration. But I feel like it's needed. I don't feel like it was long term to begin with. I feel like there's just going to be a big old fight. But I feel like the other party doesn't work at all, so it's kind of like, they're not helping you either, so it's kind of like you might as well have a roommate that helps you out instead of having a person. So, anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Hopefully, everything works out. But things working out also means, like, it could be that you're together or it could be that you're apart. Some people need time to breathe. Some people need time to collaborate. Depends on who you are, alright? Some people are just solo creatures by nature. That's them. And if you're, one of these people that constantly needs, like, a codependent lifestyle, you kind of have to find it in yourself to be independent again. Because Aries are usually the pioneer spirits, They can't really collaborate too well with other people because their ego kind of pops up. Which is not bad to have an ego, it's just bad to use it constantly to belittle somebody else or to kind of be a bully when there's nobody to bully, you know what I mean? It's better to use it to, like, navigate you to a new ending, or a new beginning or something to that effect, because it works a whole lot better. That way your leadership role comes through. I don't think belittling people is leadership, but I feel like if it's like a new project or something and you take the lead on it, or you try to, like, do it yourself, people will come in and be like, oh yeah, let's do this together, that type of thing. But, you have that energy to bring people together. And I feel like a lot of times you might use ego instead of that energy of bringing people together. Anyway, Aries, I will see you in the next reading. You take care of yourselves. And, have a good Christmas or holiday season. I know Unboxing Day, Kwanzaa starts. So I think a lot of my members and my watchers are also celebrating Kwanzaa at the moment. A lot are celebrating other things, but it's going to be fun, whatever it is, okay? Anyway, I will see you later. Bye now.